What's going on, my friends? Crypto Truth here and back with another episode. Welcome back to the channel and Bitcoin making moves. Let's talk about it. Okay, we got possible bullish, possible bearish scenarios. So right now it could go either way. It's pretty freaky. Yeah, let's talk about how Bitcoin bulls feel whenever Donald Trump just mentions the word cryptocurrency.
Billions and 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 billions and
Bam! Yeah, guys. I'm telling you what. At first, it's like, a little freaky to hear him bash on Bitcoin. But, when you think about it, he's the first U.S. president to even mention it. And it's a big deal. Any publicity is good publicity, some people say. So I got two hidden patterns that we haven't talked about. You can see this bright, I got rid of a lot of trend lines, but this bright green one here I left, that's the one around 11.5. And you can see currently we have been all over it. Okay, and as a matter of fact, we've developed this sort of pennant. And unfortunately, it's at the bottom of a bear flag. You see, that's the pull. This is your pull. And now we have made a flag. Okay, now I want to show you this just so you guys understand. This bearish pennant looks exactly like that little micro vision on the chart. You can see it's got the pole, and now we got the flag, and we could possibly go down and break newer lows, possibly under 97.50. You can see our last low was around 97.50. So I mean, it's going to go down. It's estimated to go down a little bit farther than our previous major low. So my thoughts on that, I mean, right now we're in this pennant, and we need to break out of this. We need to break out of this to void this pennant, because right now we are in a bear flag, and we need to go up to at least this red trend line here, and I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, I mean, there's possibility for a new low, which would void our higher lows on the daily chart that I am so fond of, because higher lows is nothing but a good sign. So you got your low down here, you got your swing high, swing low. Your low is higher than this low. You got your swing high and swing low. This low is higher than this low. You got your higher lows. That's great. Now I want to back up, and I want to talk about my bullish view here. Okay, what we might have is a gigantic flagpole creating a pennant which makes a bullish pennant, and it usually breaks up to the upside. And as a matter of fact, in this entire uptrend, we've had things like this. We've had our bull flag. We've had our flag pole. We've consolidated. If cancel out this top, just forget that top exists. You got yourself a pennant, and we broke up to the upside. And that's what I think we got going on a much bigger scale. At least it's possible. But we got to think both ways here, people. We got to think outside the box. Because right now, on a more micro level, we are in this bear flag. And we have to break out of that and retest this trend line and maybe bounce around in here until we finally break out for that gigantic bullish pennant. Let me show you what the bullish pennant looks like. So yeah, it's pretty much, you got the big flagpole, consolidates inside these trend lines, and then once it gets close to the apex, it breaks out. So look at that bullish pennant. Now I'm going to show you the chart one more time. We could possibly have the same thing. And what we want is a break up to the upside, obviously, but I mean, look, it looks exactly like a bull flag. It could be creating it. And just for fun, our target, what you would do is you draw a trend line from the bottom of the flagpole to the top, and you put that at the possible breakout spot. Guys, this trend line takes us up to over 19,000. If this is a bullish breakout, we could be looking at all-time highs. But like I said, the micro level indicates we are still in a bear flag. And as you can see, this small red trend line below my pen, we have not closed above it. And I've already really emphasized how important it is to close above your trend lines. Just like up here the other night, we couldn't do it. We could not close above this nasty long-term resistance. We tried so many times and we couldn't do it. In this bear flag down here, it is so crucial we get out and we test this line. It's okay if we test it and bounce down, but we need to break this line in the very short term for this gigantic bull flag to play out, to even have a shot at hitting these all-time highs, close to the all-time high. You know, that's just an estimate. But usually that's the way these bull flags play out. The target usually hits the size of the pole. So there's that. Yeah, so there are my two targets. We have to the upside and downside, you know, those are my two targets. You know, on a micro level, guys, I mean, this is the 4 hour. I've been switching between the 4 hour and the daily. This is the 4 hour. Sorry, I'm trying to exit out of this thing. I mean, you can see I had that green, that bright green trend line right here. I mean, you can see it, and I mean, you can see we're just, look how much price action. It's right around that 11.5 area. Guys, technical analysis, it does exist. People, psychological traders, bots, they respect these trend lines. They trade with these trend lines. They look at the volume, they look at the buying pressure, and these robots know what to do. But right now, we need bulls. We need some buying pressure to eventually get us out of not just this small one here. We need some buying pressure to break this previous high of 14K. This high right here. Right now the volume is low. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, I got it. This is the volume down here, guys. Look at that decrease in volume. What we want is the complete opposite. We want the volume